my last name a Jew, I'm offended on that. If you do not want to pronounce my name, my last name, don't fucking do it. It's that simple. Don't pronounce my last name. Shut the fuck up.
Yep, that's Captain Alex. You're probably wondering, how did I get myself in this situation? Well, it's quite simple. I love morons. They amuse me. They're fucking stupid. Captain Alex is just the perfect roller coaster moron to just mock and entertain. So don't click away from this video on this lovely content burial because there's a lot to go over. What's up, you Canadian cripplers? It is your captain speaking, Destructor here, and today, this is a perfect way to start out my content burial series for 2025. We were talking about Captain Alex. Now, I have talked about him before in the past, which I will get into in a bit later, but for those who don't know, Captain Alex is a YouTuber who does a bunch of these rant videos, just kind of talks about random topics. He's not good, he sucks ass, and we're going to get into it. And the first thing I have to talk about is that his weird, sus, borderline pedo stuff. Now, I'm going to make this very clear for all you retards out there. I'm not going to call him a pedo, but what I am saying is this guy is very weird. I mean, for fuck's sakes, look at this clip.
I mean, my role plays about me having a, a daughter who's who has the mind of a 2-year-old, but looks like a 19-year-old. That is much more better than D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, we need Chris Hansen on his ass because, good lord, that is very weird. Like, 19-year-old with the mind of a 2-year-old? We need to have a talk, sir, because I understand you are the captain of the Cripples, but that is no excuse for saying weirdo shit like that. And that could be a one-off, which I can, like, sort of forgive, but this guy just keeps at it, and it just makes me wonder, like, what are you hiding, my guy? We need to check your hard drive.
And by the way, speaking about the rules, no sexism, racism, riddles, pornography, pedophilia, accusations.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, he's talking about his Discord server, and I just have to ask, why do you have to mention, like, pedophile accusations? Like, why do you have to mention that? It should be self-explanatory. Like, it tells me something that you have something to hide, little bro. I'm just gonna be real, because it is just fucking strange that you'd have to mention, like, pedophilia and just, like, the accusations of it in general. That is not really a good look. Like, if you really weren't a creep like that, you would never have to even say that shit, okay? Like, come on, buddy. You should know better.
I'm not gonna
Humanity.
actually.
If I were a creep, do you think I would be doing intercourse with this man right here? No, my pelvis would be in so much pain.
If you thought that last clip was sus, things are only going to get more weird from here. So for this clip, Alex is basically calling himself a predator, like the biggest predator imaginable. When you actually look at his face and just how he like says it, it's really weird and just disturbing. Like something just feels off. Now I'm assuming he's not talking about children, but still, it just the way he comes off it is just fucking weird as shit. I'm gonna play you this clip so you can understand.
Because I'm basically like I'm like the biggest predator, like the most pissed off predator. Yeah, I'm like the kind of predator that you would not want to mess with.
Oh boy, that wasn't uncomfortable whatsoever. No, it's totally how a sane, normal person would act when they are trying to be a predator. It's like you look at your prey as food or some shit, and in this case, it's a cupcake. Yeah, pretty fucking weird. So I want to like briefly talk about his Discord for a second. Now, his Discord is a complete fucking shit show, and I have proof of this for like this clip right here, is that he is doing, I don't even know what the fuck he's doing, but he's chatting to a 15-year-old, and when you see this clip, you see Alex pretty much losing his fucking server, which, if I had to guess, it's very fucking common, considering how fucking dog shit he is as a person, how mentally fucking stupid he is. He's like gotta be the dumbest fuck on the internet. He can't figure out that people are just gonna use him for bait and troll as like the blatant lolcow that he is.
Ollie, what the fuck is your problem? Just because I'm in a wheelchair and just because
Nah,
I'm
mate, you're
disabled.
missing.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm talking.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm
Shut the
talking.
fuck up.
I'm talking, Captain. I'm talking, Captain. Yeah.
No, I am
Not because
talking.
you're in a wheelchair. It's not because you're in a
Everybody
wheelchair. It's
shut-
because you're a fucking pedophile.
This is my role play, not yours.
Yeah, it's your fucking
I created
weird.
this,
Your
and
weird
here
pedo
you are
roleplay.
making fun of me like I am stupid. And because of
Yeah, you are. You're a fucking retard.
shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck, retard. Shut the fuck up. Can you calm your fucking tits for a
Fuck
second,
up!
retard?
Everybody on this
Pedo
fucking
retard.
Discord.
Calm down. Yeah, we get it. You're a
No,
pedophile.
I
Yeah,
calm down.
and we're just here to take over
Why
the
are
server.
you? No, wait a second. My mom is a whore.
Captain.
No,
We have taken over the ship. You will treat us with respect, Captain. Yeah. Or I mean, Alex. You're a cadet now.
so why are you posting spam all over my Discord?
You mean our Discord? Yeah, it's our Discord now.
It's mine. I create.
No, it's our Discord.
Okay.
Now. This is our ship. We have taken it over.
No one's taking over my ship. I've been on here for.
Why are we taking it over right
Captain,
now?
why
If
are they
nobody's
still
taking
here?
over its ship, then why are we here?
Yeah, why? Why do I exist? Okay, you pissed me off for the last time. You putting. Shut.
Yeah, you
Captain.
used to be our cadet.
Right now, Dad's coming in. You see?
If there's one thing that you notice about his videos, if you could even get through his fucking like slop, is that this guy loves anime. Now, me personally, I think anime is fucking lame and nerdy. But hey, to each their own. But this guy really loves anime. It's apparent that this guy loves anime. In fact, if you were to actually hire this guy for like an anime show, they would only hire you, Alex, for a fucking like DEI hire because you are like the legally retarded person they need to have their fucking born woke show. That is the only reason why you ever get hired. In fact, they'll probably get canceled after like one season because you're fucking boring. But it comes to the point where this guy is into some really strange anime. I'm sure that there's more shit out there that I don't know of because this is Captain Alex. He'll just be the gift that keeps on giving. But I'm going to end off with this, that he does respond to it. Because I feel like this little clip right here is a good summarization of what this is all about.
And also, people call me pedophile because people think that me talking to a kid automatically makes me one. Do you know what a pedophile is? It is a person having intercourse with an underage kid. But, you know, one of my friends are going to be like, no, that's not how it works. Well, if you watch, 90s films or any news outlet, like a human being.
Oh, no way. Are you actually fucking real? Like, holy shit. I was, like, kind of kidding about you being legally retarded, but, like, I think this actually proves that you are legally retarded because holy fucking shit. You cannot be this fucking dunce, my guy, because here's the thing. when it comes to like pedos, it just means that they're sexually attracted to minors. That's what it means. It doesn't mean like actually touching them, you brain dead moron. Oh my lord, this guy is so fucking stupid. And just like his logic's like, oh, if you watch the news and like 90s movies, it's like, okay, what are you trying to like bring out here? Like, what is like your logic here? Because the way I see it, you are making no fucking sense, retard.
Dummy. Yeah.
Have I mentioned that this guy is a fucking idiot? Well, here's a good example of it. So, DSP, yeah, Dark Side Phil. So, Alex thought in his moronic mind in one of his streams that Phil himself was actually commenting. This is just gold.
Yo! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Yo, whoa, 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 whoa. DSP is... No, guys. Thanks for felting the trolls, Alex. Hope I can get some support over the next few streams. I'll finally able to fix my dish. Guys, yo, whoa. DSP himself just commented on my thing.
Aw, ain't that cute. Alex is so naive and gullible right here. Now, to give him, like, a little bit of fairness at that time, he thought it was the real DSP. I mean, hey, if you saw something like that, you probably think just, oh, holy shit, is that the real one? We're not really thinking about it and putting research into it. Now, if you were to ask yourselves this question, what would Alex do? Is it A, say thank you and, like, ask him a question? Or is it B, begging?
Dude, shout me out on your next stream there, buddy. Holy shit. He actually commented on my stream.
If you answered B, then you are correct. This guy begs for a shout out because this guy is a clout chasing hungry orbit, because this guy needs to orbit off everyone else about their own personal fucking problems. Reminds me of a certain other YouTuber I know. I'm not gonna name names, but anyway. So, after like a few minutes, you think Alex would figure out maybe this guy isn't the real DSP? Well, it turns out Alex did some research on that during that stream, and well, let's see what his reaction is.
Dude, first I gotta be. Hold on. I gotta make sure. Go to channel. Is it him? Is it really him? Yes. Guys. Hold on. My hopes. Wow. Okay, I'll just set that. Yeah. You guys want to see the channel? Because I just got overexcited over nothing. Yeah, it wasn't all. I got overexcited over nothing.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Oof, that is so brutal. It's more brutal than when Scorpion killed Sub-Zero. That's how brutal it is. Oh, I just love it. He just got his hopes up thinking a big name YouTuber is gonna finally shout him out. It's like, nope, it's just an alt account. What it tells me is that Captain Alex is fucking stupid. And after this, if you are seriously questioning if this guy is anything but fucking like subhuman in intelligence, honestly, bro, you are a lost cause. One thing you should know about Captain Alex is this guy is a huge crybaby, because this guy will cry, piss, bitch, and moan about the littlest fucking things. We'll take this video, for example, where he's pretty much bitch mode like, oh, stop clipping my shit without my permission. First of all, buddy, this is the internet. People can just clip shit wherever they want because they want to find it funny, or when you say moronic shit, it's to use examples of like to criticize you, you fucking retard.
Anything that I say like about politics or whatever, you're allowed to clip. But from here to here, you're not allowed to clip. Because this is my channel, and I am not going to waste my time deleting it because I've worked my fucking ass off. Okay, you think I don't work my ass off? Well then let's fight like adults, and let's see the Prime Minister and the President watch me beat up a human being that's not even twice my size.
You know, not gonna lie, I'm actually terrified. Why, you may be asking? Well, it's quite simple. I'm terrified of what this guy is going to do to his family. I fear that he's going to pull a Chris Benoit. Fit in that they're both the Canadian cripplers. But anyway, when it comes to, like, Alex, this guy, it's like, dude, why are you so angry all the time, bro? It is not a good look for you. Like, bro, you are a, like, pathetic little troll. You have nothing going on in your life, okay? You expect people to show up to your streams? Well, no offense, but your streams are fucking shit. They're just boring and they go fucking nowhere. You're not doing anything entertaining. You're just a fucking pussy, and I'm calling you out for a debate.
And then I go on History Inside a Nutshell stream. I remember this. I said something like, oh, because no one cares. And then someone said, we care. Prove it. Prove it. Where's your evidence? Get on my live streams, please. That's all I ask. You have no idea how much I've suffered throughout the years of my life.
Yeah, with that content, you really deserve to have more people showed up to your streams. It's so energetic, so entertaining. It's so entertaining, I would rather just watch your content than play Fallout New Vegas. I am super serial about that. But when it comes to, like, Captain Alex, this video right here about him, like, people, like, bullying him, is just nothing more than just a narcissistic trip fest about him, like, oh my god, people like me don't get attention while people he equates to, like, a billion subscribers get attention. Yeah, maybe it's because those people actually have talent, which is something you lack.
You want to dislike my videos? Go ahead. Give it 1 billion dislikes. But then I'll never post this video. Why? Because I never get the support I wanted. Oh, a person with 1 billion subscribers gets all the support, but not a person with 15 surgeries and is in a wheelchair doesn't get support.
Shut the fuck up.
To end off this crybaby arc, we have Alex here having the all-time crash show over words like Merry Christmas and Remembrance Day being quote-unquote canceled by the evil woke mob. It's fucking hilarious, and let's just have fun with this.
Or whatever. It's gonna be Day. Happy Day. Or Happy Give Me Money N-word Day.
We are witnessing the ultimate crash out of our lifetime, ladies and gentlemen, because good fucking lord, who's gonna cancel Merry Christmas? No one's gonna do that, Alex. You're living in a fucking fantasy world. Your whole life is a fucking fantasy. You are fake. You are AI generated for, let's see, oh, what would happen if you take a disabled wheelchair person and made him into, like, this weird anti-woke right-winger, like, who's just crying about cancel culture, trying to be the fucking victim here. Like, holy fucking shit. Grow a fucking pair. Like, yeah, Merry Christmas is gonna be canceled. Whatever fucking garbage you're spewing out there, retard.
We had Remembrance Day. Why the fuck is it that we only have a Remembrance Day for soldiers, but the community of rainbows and lollipops and guys that dress up like girls get a month? Oh, that's offensive. You know what's even more offensive one day? The air you breathe.
You know, there's like many other days celebrating the veterans outside of Remembrance Day, right, retard? I hope you know it. You can look that up yourself. It's not hard to fucking do. It's a thing called Google. And the reason why gays get their whole month, well, I mean, it's mainly for money. Let's just be real. The corporations will just shove that shit down our throats, just like, oh, we're for the gays. They want to make more money because that's how corporate capitalism works, you fucking dumb fuck. And since gay people feel like, oh, it's a month we can just come on and be like our normal gay selves, that's pretty much fucking it. It's not that hard. Plus, we're progressing as a society to where gay people are more accepted than ever. I don't know how it's hard for these people to understand this concept. Whether you're for or against this shit, that's how it is. When it comes to life, we will just become more accepted and tolerant for like other groups that have been marginalized throughout history. That's just how shit is. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, you're equating this like, oh, the areas we're gonna breathe is gonna be offensive one day. Yeah, when that shit happens, we are fucking cooked as society, but that will never happen. We may be fucked, but we'll never be this fucking fucked hard.
You suck!
Scrolling through his channel, he pretty much has no thumbnails for the most part. All you just see is his retarded ass, Humpty Dumpty potato head looking ass, just looking stupid as usual. But there is actually some thumbnails, and good fucking lord, some of these, I don't even know if they're even allowed on YouTube, and yet this guy can somehow get away with it. Here's a little montage of it. Yeah, that's some very interesting thumbnails, not gonna lie. So the overall content is boring as hell. Yeah, from what you saw so far, it's just him like rambling on incoherently. I swear to God, Jeff Hardy from Victory Road 2011 is more coherent than this motherfucker. It's just so boring. This guy does not know how to articulate his points properly, and just the overall rant topics are just disinteresting. So the first thing I want to talk about is his songs. Yeah, there's like AI generated songs that is pretty much sucking him off. I don't know how he's fucking doing this. I'm assuming people are making this for him, like his only 3 fans he has in existence. But hey, people actually like to make songs for this guy.
The stars were dim in 24. Defectors tried to shake our core, but through the storm you held the line. Captain Alex, you're our light divine.
Boo! You stink! God damn, do those songs suck ass! So if it's not cringy AI generated songs pretty much sucking him off, because God knows no one in his life is going to suck him off because he's that uninteresting and boring. It's just him going to be ranting about topics that just don't matter. Like, do we really care about like wheelchair mechs there, Alex?
That would be sick to do. That would be awesome. That would be, oh my God. Can you guys imagine? Oh my God. That would be sick. That would be, oh my, me just, imagine this. A ramp comes down and then I just, go inside, clamps, hold my tires, that kind of thing. System turns on almost like a mech, and I control the damn tank. Dude, could you imagine?
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
The answer is no, and if anyone says yes, you're either A, lying, or B, you're fucking just as crippled as Alex. But when it comes to his content, look, I can forgive his stuttering, but for fuck's sakes, there's one thing I can't forgive is his pacing. Holy shit, pace your videos better, my guy, because it takes your sorry ass a long time just to finally get into, like, the topic in question. Like, holy shit, it's a pain in the ass for people like me to fucking edit because, well, I gotta trim a lot of fat and filler because you don't know how to edit and just cut out a bunch of crap that nobody cares about. It's not that difficult. You're just like Wrestling Otaku, Dustin Nunn, Jared Genesis, like other lolcows that I've covered before, but they don't know how to fucking, like, edit and just properly pace their videos out.
Look at how many clips of me that was recorded. You see all this? On top of that, look at all this nonsense. And the worst part is, I can't block them because you think my disability is funny.
What you just saw is a literal man-child in his 30s from Canada, by the way, the worst part of Canada, by the way, over the fact that people clip him and he equates that to people making fun of him because of his disability. Like, Lamau, get a life, my guy. Like, grow up. You just say and do stupid shit. You're literally feeding into, like, the trolls in your eyes by giving them what they want. More entertainment so they can clip it, and then you have people like me making videos making fun of you for that shit. I can't believe you haven't figured that shit out. It's like the basic lolcow science 101.
Hello everyone, this is Jim Estrella from the OmniGym99 channel, and I just want to give out a huge thanks to Destructor for giving me a chance to speak about Alex in this video. I refuse to call him Captain because I'm not giving him the satisfaction of thinking that he's earned some kind of sense of authority when I refer to him as the C word, so he can just suck it. Anyways, I have a lot to say about Alex, so much in fact that I could practically write a 1,000-page novel of just how fucking insane Alex was as he is today. Believe me, I've seen a lot of stuff way before he had the Captain Alex 258 channel. Now, Destructor has given me 7 sections, and this makes it easier for me to tone down the stuff that I have to say about Alex and focus on the stuff that needs to be said. So anyways, here we go.
The guy, but are you happy with Renegade? Are you fucking happy?
Believe it or not, I've actually been around on YouTube since 2007, and I can already see like 90% of you people watching this video right now that this is the first time you've heard about me, which should tell you what little impact I made. Anyways, before I had my OmniGym99 channel, I went by the name of Renegade Videos. Yes, it's a stupid name, so I'll refer to it as Renegade. I was one of those YouTubers that watched whatever I found and wanted to make a name for myself. I've made some pretty crappy reviews and rants, and I was a pretty dumb kid. Well, gotta start somewhere, I guess. I mean, just ask Destructor with his past channel. There was this old shitty rant video I made on SpongeBob, and I got a video response from it. For those of you who are too young to remember, YouTube had this feature where you could actually respond to people with videos of your own. It was a really cool feature, and I don't know why YouTube decided to remove it in the first place. I bring this up because that's how I met Alex, who at the time had his old channel, Golden Gun 5980. And I can remember the very first words he's ever said to me on his video. That's a good kid. Let it out. Let it all out. That's it. That's a good boy. Let it out. Let it all out. Now, even back then, I thought this guy was kind of strange. My first impression with him was, this guy's pretty loopy. Maybe he's a very special man in need and is kind of a retard. Boy, would I be surprised with how much of a fucking spectacle of a lolcow he would become as time progressed. All of you trolls out there that wonder what he was like in the past, I can assure you, he was always this fucking stupid, embarrassing, and pathetic as he is today. Which is probably why he's kept me intrigued and watching him for so long, because he's truly one of the funniest lolcows in the whole fucking world. And I was there since the very beginning, and I found him before any of y'all did. Which is kind of funny because Alex was the one who found me instead of the other way around. Now, back in the day, he considered me a friend, which is kind of odd because I hardly interacted with him on personal messages, and he would often comment to me on a lot of my videos. And shortly afterwards, I just said, you know what? He's kind of responsive to me compared to all of the people that I've had. Whatever, I'll hang out with him whenever I got the chance. Let's see what kind of videos he's got. From a quick glance on his videos, I slowly start to see that he was one of those butthurt crybabies who would delete comments and block people who would call him out on his bullshit. Especially when it comes to this old popular YouTuber named Fred. I should also point this out because it's really saying something to Alex considering how he runs his channel. Like how he doesn't know how to use OBS or edit videos from his camera properly. This dude was so stupid and so lazy. He doesn't even know how to upload videos independently on his webcam. All of his videos back then were just responses. Nothing but response, response, response. And I can prove it to you with this screenshot. So you're probably wondering, how on earth did Alex learn how to upload videos by himself? Well, I can give you the answer to that because I was the one who taught him how. You see, Alex was a Narutard back then. Not Naruto fan, Narutard. Back then, Naruto was his favorite anime while it was airing at the time. He was so upset that he would start crying over it. In fact, he would actually tell you this if you actually talked to him on a phone call. And I know I had.
I have to ask, Alex, were you really upset when it got canceled?
Well,
I'm not going to make fun of you, just be honest with me. Were you upset?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. You would not believe.
So when I heard about this and having this sort of semi-friendship bond with him back then, I decided to be nice and calm him down. And I PM'd him and taught him how to upload videos by himself. So in a way, I guess you could say I created a monster, because the title of his very first video was called Golden Gun is Very Pissed! And since that day, his reign of pure insanity, bullshit, and ego started to grow just as fast as Hulk Hogan's heroic comeback. As I've said before, there's a lot of moments that I could tell you of what I've seen back then. Like how he admitted to being a masturbator on camera, held his sword on his throat and begging people to kill him, or all the times he's been harassing people to unsubscribe to Fred because he believed that he brainwashes people, makes everyone dumb, and takes over the world. Yes, I'm fucking serious. This dude flipped his shit when I subscribed to Fred. The only reason I subscribed to Fred Fingerhorn was because I wanted to see what his honest-to-God reaction was like. And what did I get in the inbox? No, Jim! Please unsubscribe to Fred! No, hurry! Before you turn insane and start to go out and brainwash other people! I'm serious! He literally flipped his shit on the personal messages over this! But anyways, let's tone down on the moments and move on to the other sections of this list.
Why don't you watch my stuff for about a month and become older like everybody else? But here you are making fun of me like I am stupid.
It's honestly kind of sad that this dude is too stupid to be aware of himself and how his actions led him to be in the situation that he's in. This guy doesn't remember like half the people he's interacted, who changed their names and pretended to be someone else just to mess with him, getting the trolls to show off their dicks on his streams, and answering multiple questions on his live streams, even after multiple times in his Ask the Captain series says, I will only answer one question per video, but yet he answers questions on his live streams anyway. Which reminds me, remember the time when the fake DSP troll came and commented on his live chat and Alex started geeking out over it, thinking that the real DSP came onto his stream?
Yeah, it wasn't all. I got overexcited over nothing.
Totally priceless. But there was a moment like that that came before the DSP thing. And this moment that I'm about to tell you will show you just how much of a fucking simp this guy is on all of his favorite content creators. That and his bad taste in everything in general. Seriously, dude, you think FIL65 is good? Anyways, one of his favorite game reviewers is the Irate Gamer. You know, the little AVGN ripoff that could. Alex will say that back then, when I found out that he was a fan, I started making fun of him until he deleted his channel. Which is entirely false, but I'm sure you guys could figure that out already. The truth is, When I found out that he was a fan, I was pretty confused, because Irate Gamer is one of the most boring and unoriginal hacks to ever step foot on YouTube. I asked him why he was a fan, and all he can say was, "The Irate Gamer is the best." And when I tried to explain to him how much of a ripoff he was to the angry video game nerd, he didn't seem to care and just brushed it off as if I was telling him a slanderous lie. So then one day, I decided to pull off a ruse on him by making him unsubscribe to the Irate Gamer with a lie I made up. What I did was I looked for any Irate Gamer video out there, but not played on YouTube or any other website, but some obscure foreign website that no one will ever think to look, especially him in particular. And then I found like this one review of his that was played on some Japanese website. I took a camera and recorded it off of it, and I made it seem like I know how to speak and read Japanese fluently, and I made it seem like he was the reason that Naruto got canceled, and there was like this investigator that was on the roll to hunt down as much anime as he could, and Naruto was one of them. And I showed it to Alex. And believe it or not, the motherfucker fell for it.
You are made of stupid.
Just like that. Just like that. Because I can tell you for a fact that in one of his other videos that he made after I showed him the so-called evidence, he said, I decided to unsubscribe to Irate Gamer because he basically betrayed me. How did he betray me? Because he canceled Naruto. Alex would stay unsubscribed to the Irate Gamer for, I'm guessing, a month or two. Because not long afterwards, I would see the Irate Gamer back at his subscription box after I told Alex everything that the Irate Gamer did to cancel his favorite show. Now, let's just pretend for a minute that the Irate Gamer is like this incredibly unstoppable media conglomerate or something who has the ability to take down any show, comic book, video game franchise, whatever the fuck he wants in the media, and nobody could stop him. Alex, are you really this pathetic? Like, are you seriously okay with any of your favorite content creators to piss on your lawn, shit on the roof, throwing stinky eggs on your window, and popping the brakes off your mom's car? You would seriously be okay with all of that simply because you like their content? What realm of reality do you operate from? Seriously! Yeah, he's as stupid as he is gullible. And I mean gullible. Because I was able to convince him I was two different people on Facebook and I got him to talk with me. And I bet he doesn't even remember who those two people were specifically. Anyways, moving on to the next section.
But you're trying to understand. What is there to understand?
This one is pretty self-explanatory if you're a casual viewer or even a subscriber to his channel. Especially when you watch the stuff that he posts on his videos, what he says, or even writes on his community posts. But yeah, I think this goes without saying, he really has a huge temper. In fact, he's one of the biggest, most easily offended man babies I've ever seen in my years on the internet. And this is coming from someone who's been part of a community that takes part in looking for videos made by really dumb people that make really shitty videos with really stupid points, and our job is to call them out on it. And around those days, I've seen plenty of sensitive snowflakes, and he stands out in particular just because of all the stupid bullshit he says whenever he's pissed off. I mean, there's really not much I could say about it because all you have to do is go to his channel and you'll get a taste of his temper. Seriously, the dude gets angry on the drop of a dime on a near daily basis. It's so easy to see him be this pissed off. And over nothing, too. I mean, this is the same guy who gets angry over a question that he misunderstood. The question was, what are your thoughts about breeding? And he seemed to interpret that as, what are your thoughts about breeding? And because Alex likes to assume that everyone is out against him, he thinks that we're asking him, like, what are your thoughts on incestual breeding? And we were just talking down on him. It's so easy, and you don't even have to try sometimes. But if there's one thing I could say about his temper on the section, it's one example from the past, and I'll just explain the context. Remember some old clip some guy saved of Alex just punching the fucking camera at me because I pissed him off? Well, there's some context behind that. You see, this was around the time when I got fed up with Alex and I started to call him out I became a detractor long before y'all had. Or was it Defector? And it doesn't matter. Anyways, I made a few rants and a few comedic skits just fucking egging on Alex, and he didn't like it, obviously. And in some ways he's gotten worse over the years, because before, he would actually call out people by name, and he would actually make a series of people just doing what he does best. Rattling a bunch of bullshit and getting pissy like always, but actually calling out people directly. Now, during one of those videos, there was a fuck up where the video, like, let me put it to you this way. A typical rant video would usually last like 8 or 9 minutes because of YouTube's rule of not going longer than 10 minutes. But Alex, something had happened where he makes the entire webcam rant, but for whatever reason, the video would just fast forward completely and it would just skip to the end. And it would last like 4 seconds. The whole video footage is there, but the audio plays like the first 4 seconds of that clip. I started making fun of Alex by saying, oh, you can't fucking rant for shit and no one's gonna hear your message because of that fucking video. And I was just kept on egging him on and on and on until... And it will lead to a classic moment that I will always cherish till I die.
And then I'll be yelling at God. And we'll see who's responsible for this, you stupid piece of shit.
Classic. Hey Alex, if you want to have your computer intact and not go through some issues like you're holding the camera and serving it as a microphone, then maybe you shouldn't use your computer as a punching bag and work on your temper. Also, dude, you have a punching bag. Why don't you use that? Fucking idiot. Seriously. That's one of his biggest weaknesses. Like, the dude gets angry at an instant, and that would have him just ramble a bunch of gibberish and would make him look fucking stupid himself. Like, this one moment, I swear, I'm not making this up, I wish more than anything I had this saved, because what he said is a huge steaming plate of irony that you could use his own words against him. What? Okay, so this video, it was just him ranting, because, of course, he always rants. What happened was, he was talking about he had like this phone call message from a doctor or dentist, I'm not sure. They said, oh, you have to be ready for about a week. We'll expect you there. And then like a week later, he forgot about it and he got a phone message from the same doctor or dentist. And they said, we've been expecting you. You're late. And Alex just, he's so fucking unbelievable. But here's the words. Here's a word of advice. Don't call someone who doesn't know shit. I don't know shit!
I'm not listening to you. You're crazy.
Yeah, that says it all. So remember, folks, every time he says something completely stupid and wrong and he deems it as fact, you can tell him straight to his face, he doesn't know shit. This guy's fucking unbelievable. I mean, he must be aware that he's not as smart as he claims to be. That would explain why he would say, the hell do I know? As if he's trying to say, yeah, I'm kind of wrong there, but please just shut up and don't fucking poke fun of me for that. I mean, for fuck's sakes, the dude gets angry over anything remotely negative towards him. Especially people who are giving him constructive criticism, and all he could do is just rant on a bunch of bullshit and say, oh, I know better and I don't need your help. I mean, he wants to make his rant videos and roleplay videos seem like really professionally done videos with a bunch of points that are inspiring, intelligent, and thought-provoking. But he constantly makes the same mistake of just babbling on a bunch of nonsense, and he wonders why people treat him like he's stupid. Newsflash, Alex, you are stupid!
You are stupid! You are stupid! And don't forget, you are stupid!
And you know, it wouldn't be such a bad thing if you just admit that you're a flawed human being who needs guidance and, you know, listen to people who are willing to help you conduct yourself on the internet and improve your videos. But then again, what do you expect when the guy behaves like a 12-year-old whenever he gets angry? His words, not mine.
And, yeah, I stutter because my mind behaves like a 12-year-old and I cannot control it. That my mind behaves like a 12-year-old, even though I am like 32 years old.
You realize that you have a problem. You're aware that it makes you look bad, hurts your reputation, and people can't take you seriously with that anger, but you're not going to do anything about it. How the fuck do snowflakes like you expect us to treat you with kindness and respect when you constantly make yourselves look like assholes all the time?
Nah, mate, you're missing. Nah, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking. I'm talking, Captain. I'm talking, Captain. Yeah.
No, I am
Not put you in a
talking.
wheel.
I don't know exactly what he means by this because there is a section of narcissism, but I will place that with ego. So instead of talking about when confronted he gets away with it, it also mentions his ego. So I'm going to replace that with something else.
This is my role play, not yours.
Yeah, it's your fucking
I created
weird,
this,
your
and
weird
here you
pedo
are
roleplay.
making fun of me like I am stupid. And because of
Yeah, you are. You're a fucking retard.
Shut the fuck up!
What you're about to see are 3 sneak peeks of 3 videos I've saved that have never been seen before. I'll have Destructor leave the links to them in the description. The first clip that I'll show you is on an old video that I saved that was made by an old friend of mine back then. His name was JT, or as he goes by nowadays, JT is Reborn. There is this old video he made on one of his alternative accounts, and he talks about his issue with Alex on his inbox. It was around the time he was still Golden Gun and back when he was getting some heat and I was just bashing on his stupidity. Here's a sample of it.
Hello world, it's JT here. Just give me an update. Not really an update, more of me looking in my inbox. Oh, what's this? One Altair, the Cold Killer 1. Okay, so the message is, talk, I want to talk to you. Sent to JT is Reborn.
I won't give anything away but this. You know how all the times he says all the trolls are harassing him and not leaving him alone, and he just wants to have fun with his role plays? Well, let's just say that he's no better than his detractors for doing the same thing as he did to my friend JT just because he was a subscriber to my channel. So, if you want to see how insane he is on the inbox, you can watch the whole thing for yourself and use it against him. The second clip is from a recorded call I had with him on Facebook. I created a fake account pretending to be someone else to get in contact with him. It was the only way that I could get him to be in a call with me, because there was no fucking way he was going to accept me if I just asked him nicely for a conversation.
Yeah.
It's been years, dude. And didn't you once told me that you were going to kill me?
Yeah. Let's reframe that. I was thinking about that, but unfortunately, times have changed. And
Alex, let me just stop you right there.
Yeah,
I look back at 2010 on your list video. You said you were gonna kill people. This is 2024. What makes you think days have changed?
I love how much of a tough guy Alex pretends to be on his videos, but when it comes to audio calls, he's very, very weak. Even if you pissed him off. If N1337 is watching this, I presume that's how you say it, you're better off just being mean to Alex and not give him a chance. Because talking to him is like trying to get a calculator to understand the English language. It's just fucking impossible. I tried to reason with this guy, and I have to admit that I was a little too excited and I just couldn't resist shitting on Alex's way of thinking. You'll see what I mean when you watch the video. I should also point out that I was willing to have a relaxed conversation with him on a call with Alex, and I just wanted to know what his fascination was with historical ships during the SS Lusitania, I think it was Lusitania's anniversary. But like a coward, he blocked me on the very first DM I sent him. The dude is so afraid of me because he knows that I'm smarter than him and he doesn't want to take on me when it comes to any debate that we could have each other. Now for the last sneak peek was on a different call where I got Alex to join him in the Tukey Soup's 50th episode. When I heard the guys from the Bedabbler Network were going to invite him over to a stream and Alex chickened out, I immediately had to do something about it to get this guy exposed for what he said and the bullshit he's done. Don't worry, we'll get to that later. I was pretending to be some Russian hacker named Victor who's faithful, I repeat, faithful to Alex. And what I did was I was basically trying to cater to his ego, get on his good side, and encourage him to go to the stream. And just to add the cherry on top, I gave him a full address and made him think that Victor revealed my location and used it against me. If you were wondering what that said address is, Here you go. If that address rings a bell, congratulations. You have really good taste in TV shows.
I don't even know how to say this part.
You know why you don't know? Because you don't think. That's why.
Anyways, here's a sample. Now, this gym person, tell me, how do you feel knowing that you're just seconds away for knowing his address?
Like if God himself answered my prayers.
I'm sure Jim would say the same thing. And if any of you were wondering what he was talking about in this particular video...
Now, listen up. Before we continue on, I'm going to make a little bit of a PSA. Last night was the worst tragedy ever. I had to deal with a stupid hacker that wanted to help me. So listen up. I do not want to hear any other bullshit. He is not helping me. I communicated with my mom about it, and I don't want to hear two shits about it. So this is what's going to happen from now on. We are going to enjoy the Renaissance Festival, then we're going to have our stupid interview, and then we are not going to deal with the troll community. Because this is my world, not yours.
Well, now you know the answer. I'm just amazed at how fucking stupid he is. Let's just pretend for a moment that this Victor person I made up was real and he was legit on Alex's good side and willing to take out any troll that calls him out on his bullshit. This dude is so fucking retarded. He would hand out the position of moderators to any random schmuck that appears on his streams, and it's so easy to get in that position by just talking to him, but yet he would cut off any reliable ally who could do so much for him, even after revealing personal information about his haters and willing to play ball to hell him out by any means necessary. But now, Mommy said that those people are bad and I have to cut them off.
Dumbass! How much of a dumbass are you?
Now, a close friend of mine on Discord told me that I pull off a really good Romanian accent, of which, thank you, I guess, because I like to do some voiceovers for anyone in my spare time. But seriously, Alex, I was getting goosebumps, stumbled my voice a few times, and I could barely restrain myself for yelling at you for being duped. How the fuck did you not notice it was me doing the voice? And for those of you who got in a few jabs at him during the live voice calls during the shows, you're welcome. I just wish that the guys running the Dabbler show would play the clip in front of Alex's face. Full videos on the description. Have fun using them to mock Alex.
I am disabled. I can't be a normal human being like everybody else.
This is yet another section that goes without saying, because all you have to do is post a comment on any of his videos and he will give out a response to you where he's either stressed out and annoyed at you, or will just block you for no reason because he's such a whiner. I love how this guy bashes on the cancel culture and woke people for being overly sensitive about anything, when he literally gets angry over nothing and starts battling on a bunch of bullshit where it leads to him saying that we're trying to cancel the oxygen that we breathe, we're forcing every guy on the fucking world to wear feminine clothing, or whatever the fuck goes in his crazy mind. So I'll give you another story that relates to this problem and why I'm no longer friends with this douchebag. Ever since I taught him how to upload videos independently, he's been on the roll making these rant videos, which at the time were called the Golden Critic rants. And before his usual, "Hello, this is your beloved captain" introductions, his old one was, "Hello, I'm the Golden Critic. I do rants and reviews, so sit back and enjoy." Maybe that's why he loves the Irate Gamer, because they're both unoriginal hacks.
Okay, maybe I should rip our Portrait of Jesus and forget about religion.
What does that have to do with anything?
Anyways, he's been making these rants and they were just as shitty and insane as his current videos. And unsurprisingly, the people who watch them will call him out on his nonsensical rants, to which Alex would block everyone who doesn't agree with him. This obviously made matters worse as the trolls would hop on the bandwagon and just start messing around with him because they could clearly see how easy it was to get on his nerves. Even I knew what he was doing before would get him in trouble. So I personally messaged him on YouTube and calmly explained to him that what he's doing by blocking people and removing these comments would only just attract the trolls, and if it continues to do this shit, the trolls will just continue to get worse and worse and eventually find other ways to completely ruin his channel. It's a simple fucking unspoken rule on the internet. Just don't feed the trolls. It's that simple. And because he's a hopeless idiot who will never learn about anything, he would make excuses on why he can't just ignore the trolls and would often tell me, "Renegade, just let me handle the problem myself." I kept telling him to stop before it gets out of hand, and then one day he blocked me, mentioned me on one of his videos where he said to me, "Renegade, we're not friends anymore. I'm your worst enemy, and that's the way it has to be." All of this would lead to one video where it launched 100 trolls. The list video.
If any of you YouTube haters that want to whine and bitch on my channel, I'm going to record you on my list.
This was basically one of his many attempts to scare the trolls away, and failing miserably as it would only attract more trolls. Way to go, Alex. Way to go. I'll have Destructor leave the link to the video, but I'm sure any casual viewer of Anne had already seen that video and know what I'm talking about.
I can't understand you people. I can't. What am I supposed to tell you? What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to post? I'm just this huge ranter on
I guess it's a really common theme for lolcows like him to have huge egos, but man, oh man, Alex has a seriously huge ego. You may not see it often because he's just as fragile as glass, but the signs are really there. For one thing, whenever someone would give him a simple request or ask him a question he likes, he would often refer to them as a new fellow recruit. Hell, there was even one time where there was this one person that made a comment on him. It was on a video where he's pissed about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie release date was on the very same day that his birthday happened to be. And the comment just went, "Hey Alex, here's a little fact for you. I don't care about Five Nights at Freddy's either." And Alex responded by saying, "Finally, someone who agrees with me." That commenter never once said, "I'm on your side. Hey Alex, I think this is bullshit and we should not have Five Nights at Freddy's take over your birthday." That person said, "I do not care for the franchise." And you would often see that with other people that are remotely nice to him, and he would be like, "Oh, thank you for being loyal to me. Thank you for sticking up to me." Even though those people just said, "Hey, I think this video is kind of decent," and it's just ridiculous. And I think he's kind of a narcissist himself because the dude says that he's a handsome devil. Hell, during my calls with him, when I was pretending to be someone else, I suggested him to turn on his video so that I could see him do a reaction. And I was trying to give the troll something to clip and to make more funny videos out of him. And the first thing he said to me was, "Oh, you want to see this handsome devil appear in front of your eyes?" Dude, let me show you something. Supermodel, 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 ugly fucking cripple. If that doesn't tell you how fucked up his ego is, I don't know what will. Oh, and the constant mentions of how many subscribers he has. If I had $1 every time he brings up his subscribers count, I would make like $1 million because that's how much he frequently brings up his subscribers. I can't help but think that whenever he does this, he's just thinking on the back of his head, "Guys, see how many subscribers I have? Look, I'm getting better. Sure, I may not be as popular as Mr. Beast, but god damn it, I'm meaning something for once in my life. Please love me, please love me."
You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you.
I'm fairly convinced that narcissism is a different form of blindness. Because the dude is so blind, he cannot see how fucking ugly he is, and how the fuck does he compare himself with all these legitimate handsome people? Oh, and let's not forget the many Facebook posts about these pictures where he's supposedly the world's best kisser, how God made an accident that created perfection, and that perfection is him. Yeah, this dude's ego is so out of whack. At this point, I'm fairly convinced that everything that we'll say to him is just garbage because we're not him and he's the only one that matters.
And one more thing. Fuck your feelings.
Get fucking help.
Good morning, recruits and cadets of VR chat. This is your beloved captain speaking. My name's Captain Alex. You're probably looking at me like, why am I wearing this damn hat?
I don't have much to say about his roleplays in general because honestly, I couldn't care less about the SS Jupiter, the military branches, and this fucked up quest he has on trying to save the world of VR chat because I know for a fact that he is not a very good role player, and for that, it shouldn't matter. But I will make an example of this. I'm going to play a few clips and I want you to guess which one is the guy himself and his character, Captain Alex.
1 year. And then I go on Facebook because one person decides to stalk me.
This. I know it's raw footage, but pretend there's a gun. There's going to be suicides. You know what? You can see it. Like that. That's my bald spot. But you don't like it. But I know, disabled on planet Earth.
I should have just snapped my own neck. Why? Because, oh, you'll learn next time. Fuck no, I will never learn. Okay? How about you just give me a chance to win at a certain match?
I've been burnt alive. I've been into a car accident twice. Fell off my wheelchair.
Let me tell you something. Look into my eyes. I'm 33 years old. I went through hell and back. In October, I'm going to have this thing. You see this? I'm going to have this thing removed. Permanently.
Comment down below. Only comment nicely. Because I will delete your negative comments and I will call you out on this lesson that I'm gonna teach you.
One last thing, the series I've had enough. I don't know what to do with it. Do you want me to delete it, or do you want me to keep it up so that you guys can see how I feel, like as me, not as Captain Alex, as me, myself.
If you couldn't spot the difference, I don't blame you. Because they're literally the same fucking person! And because of that, Alex, you fail at roleplay classes. Because you let your pettiness and ego and sensitivity take over in the way of your character. If this Captain Alex guy is supposed to be like the most badass commander of all the seas that nobody could touch, he sure is a pretty pathetic captain considering that he rants about woke culture, Five Nights at Freddy's release date being close to his birthday, why there aren't flying cars and amusement parks in Canada, ranting about the past that he's been bullied on one particular location that actually happened in real life. See what I mean? You don't do a good job at it. I mean, if you really want to be in character, I don't mind. I like to roleplay too, but have the commitment to stay in character. I mean, if anything, that would have probably helped you escape from the stressful things in life, handling these fucking trolls, but you couldn't do that because you let your fucking pettiness and ego get the better of you and ruin your way of having fun. Turns out, the trolls are not the only ones ruining your fun after all.
Captain Alex actually responded to me. So the context for this is because I made a video on Captain Alex. In fact, he was not very happy with it. He left a comment getting all triggered, and then after that he made a little video like called I Had Enough where he mentioned me and so on and so forth. In fact, when people were like talking about me in his comment section, yeah, he wants to rip my arms off, like use violence. Yeah, the all-loving Christian using violence against people who make videos criticizing you. But let's look at his little I Had Enough video on me.
Because half of you don't like my Andre the Giant N-word crap. Do I look like Andre the Giant to you?
Yeah, if you were a newborn, yeah, I would compare you to Andre the Giant, because that's what you look like. But in all seriousness, you look more like Eric Cartman live action than Andre the Giant. I can't believe you got so triggered over one of my commenters calling you like Andre the Giant. Like, dude, get a life.
You want to know what happens if I make fun of you, Mr. Destructor, or Renegade, or Gem of 99, or 98, or whatever the fuck your name is? This. I know it's raw footage, but pretend there's a gun. There's gonna be suicides.
Bro, you want to end your own life because people like me clown on you? You are really fucking pathetic. You're more sensitive than an emo. Hey, you can be the first ever disabled emo person. That might actually get you some clicks and attention. But in all seriousness, I know where you're trying to go with like violence towards me and shit like that. Not the first time you did that, but still, it is actually telling of your character that you would resort to that type of crap, which, let's be honest, you wouldn't have the balls to go through it. You don't have like the mental capacity to do it. You're like Cyrex. You're all talk and no fucking action.
Even my own dad, I asked him if my YouTube channel supports him, and he says yes. I'll bet you stupid trolls don't have parents that support you. Not a single one of them. Think about that. Think about that when you become homeless.
Few things, little bro. Number one, your dad is just saying that because he's nice to you and he loves you. That's how family works. They're very biased towards you. Number two, cut out the fucking dead air. Learn to edit. It's not hard. I know I harp on this topic, but it really would help your fucking channel a lot to make your videos look more professional and sound more professional. I can forgive like the non-scripting stuff, but if you're going to do rant videos, can you at least have like the common courtesy to like cut out boring dead air? It makes the experience more watchable. Like, and also, last thing, you're such a big crybaby, dude. You're a bigger crybaby than the Cody crybabies. That's how much of a fucking crybaby you are. You equating people and making videos on you is like they're gonna go homeless. Like, dude, you're not some fucking soldier of God. I don't even know if you're Christian or not. I'm gonna be fucking real. You're probably just hiding in the closet and you're just using Christianity as a coping mechanism. Because I've seen that with a few Christians. And I didn't think I'm onto something with you, you fake Christian.
You'll be reaching out to me and I'll knock you out.
You serious?
No fucking way are you serious right now. Knocking people out? You? You're bound to a wheelchair. You can't fight for shit, bro. How are you gonna knock us out? People who can actually walk and are normal. Unlike your fucking bitch ass. The only type of people you can fight are people on crutches. In fact, I actually managed to find a fight where you were fighting someone. Take a look.
No! I told you, put on the hat! You dirty motherfucker!
What was that one description that one troll said? Oh yeah, something along the lines of speak your mind. That is the most hypocritical thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Here I am with 217 subscribers. And here you are saying, speak your mind. Well, here I am speaking my mind, and I know what I'm saying.
Listen, I know you're a little bit slow in the head. I can forgive you for that, Alex. but to explain my motto, speak what's on your mind, because that is my thing, by the way. It's simple. It's a metaphor, you fucking dummy, okay? It's a metaphor for pretty much saying speak what's on your mind on any topic. I shouldn't have to explain this to people like you, but here I am explaining this shit to you, okay? I know I said like you should get off the internet, like I'll make that first video on you, but that's only because you are not fit for the internet at all. And just judging by how you carry yourself and your speaking skills, you make Elon Musk look like the most poetic speaker of all time. That's not a good look, Alex. You might want to actually look at yourself in the mirror and think, I should probably not do this YouTube stuff and just enjoy the life I have.
And as for you, you pathetic trolls, you pathetic species that don't even deserve to be called human, enjoy being homeless. Enjoy the derailment you will receive.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be just fine, Alex. Just because we make fun of you, we're not gonna go homeless. God's not gonna punish us. You're not really special. Like, stop thinking you're hot shit. You're a fucking narcissist. You're a Pacific brand of fucking lame. I've never seen someone more sad and pathetic than you. This is like the lamest response I've ever gotten from someone my whole career. I've gotten a few response videos, and you are the bottom of the barrel. It's so bad that you have to get rid of it. I should tell you everything I need to know about this fucking crap, okay? In fact, us trolls you call us, we're more human than you, buddy. I'll just leave it at that.
A few moments later.
I want to highlight Alex's subscribe count because it's important for what kind of people actually watch his channel, because his most popular video doesn't have 1,000 views, and yet he's almost at 2,000 subscribers. Compare that to me. My most popular video is 15k views, and I don't even have 1.2k subscribers as the time of making this video. That tells me that, well, number one, you're sub-botting, bro. Now, maybe it's not Alex himself sub-botting, but it is someone giving him subscribers, because when you look at his social blade right here, when I took this little screenshot, yeah, you start to see an uptick in randomly subscribers, like just huge, and it's consistently just not getting much. That tells me that, again, someone must have paid you for it, or more accurately, it's probably people just hate watching and archiving your content so they can either make videos themselves or just send it to like other creators, because that's how they roll, Alex.
You will rest in peace.
Let me make this perfectly clear to anyone who happens to think Alex is an innocent person, if there's any of you that think that. We're not hating on Alex simply because he's a handicapped person. That is like the most inhumane reason to have for hating on someone. Why would I hate on a guy that can't walk? It's so fucking stupid. I don't get racist and sexist people in general, because why hate on people that just happen to look different to you? They've never done anything to you personally. They never fucked you over and ruined your life. They just look different. What's the big fucking deal? It makes no fucking sense. But no, that's not the reason why we hate Alex. We're making fun of him in general. We're making fun of him because of how insanely stupid and bafflingly petty this guy is and how he responds to people. Sure, there were other locals that done the same thing and are probably bigger than him, like Christian and Cyrax, but this dude is really something else. Like really, you could post a negative comment on his videos and the dude gets overly sensitive and butthurt over it and goes all the way by going off on a very high-rated tangent saying that we're all assassins, we're starting World War III, and we're all working haters? Like, how the fuck can you not laugh at that? And in some ways you could say we don't hate on him, but we just like to egg on him because of how retarded he is. Until recently, we have a very good reason why we should hate on Alex. Now, I'm not jumping into any conclusions here, but I think this dude could be a pedophile. And I know I'm not the only person that thinks that. That's a very huge statement to make, that this dude is that. And where's the proof, right? Like I said, I'm not jumping into conclusions, but I suspect that this dude could be a pedophile. And there's a few factors into this that I'll show. Now, the clip that I will play, honestly, D-Dabbler, they really should have played this clip when he was there on the live stream. Just to have him crack.
Little Jimmy, Little Jimmy is calling in for Captain Alex.
Yes, good old
Good
little.
evening, Captain. How are you? Are you doing good?
Yes, I'm doing good. Thank you very much. What's your question?
All right, I got one question. That's the rule. All right, I got one question, and that's the rule, so I'll tell you straight up. Why do you find girls who are physically old and mentally young attractive? Answer me that, creep.
Bastard.
I don't know, and I don't care.
But anyways, the clip that I'm about to show you happened on one of his live streams. I don't know what the question was. I think someone asked him like, hey, what are your thoughts on roleplay? Or what's better than Dungeons & Dragons? I'm really not sure. But regardless of the question that he got asked, this doesn't justify the answer. I'll let the clip speak for itself.
I mean, my role plays about me having a daughter who has the mind of a 2-year-old, but looks like a 19-year-old. That is much more better than D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that. Now, some of you would say, well, Jim, like you said, he likes to babble on a bunch of nonsense, so how is this any different? Well, as strange as what I'm about to say, all the stuff that he babbles on, there is some level of consistent theming on his bullshit. Like, it's always about how we trolls like to hurt him, harass him, bully him, and he would compare us to fucking unrest spirits and demons. I'm fucking serious, he does that. It's really stupid. But never in my life have I ever heard him say anything relating to children. And having this attraction of older women having the mental capacity of a toddler. I mean, doesn't that strike you as odd? And now somebody would say, well, Jim, that's just a once in a million thing. That's just a one-time deal. He just said something really creepy, but he couldn't be that creepy, right? Well, let me introduce you to something that should raise the bar a little. There is this YouTuber named Mink. I don't know how to say his name. Minkul, I don't know, so I'm just calling him Minks. Shouts out to you, buddy. He made a video where he showed something very interesting. It's no longer available. I don't know why he deleted the video, but I have not forgotten the source, and I decided to save it and show you guys something that needs to be looked deeper. Here's an old phone screen capture photo on the same community post that Minks revealed on the video. Now this is obviously just another butthurt response from Alex whining about nothing, until you take a closer look at the picture. I've whitened it for you guys, but so far nothing out of the ordinary, right? But ooh, what's this? It looks like a couple of names that are probably big names, but I don't know who any of these guys are. But I especially do not know who this Tub is. Now, who is that YouTuber? Out of curiosity and what Mink said on the comments, I took a deep look into this channel and I managed to find one with the same exact username and the same profile picture. Took a look at his videos and, well, let me just show you one clip from one of this user's videos. Yeah, and all of his videos are like that on the Tub channel. And it's safe to say that Tub is run by a minor. Now some of you guys would say, but Jam, maybe this kid just happened to find Alex and it wasn't the other way around. It was probably the YouTube algorithm that led him to the Captain Alex channel. I don't believe that one fucking bit. Because when you take a look at the audience that Alex has for his channel, most of them are either trolls, detractors, or people who just like to call him out on his bullshit. That's the one half. But on the other half, there are people that are into historical ships, and I will admit, minors that are into Minecraft and Reblocks. I mean, Minx is a huge example of this. But Tub does not show any signs that he has something in common with Alex. There's no historical ships topic. There's no video relating to any Shonen Jump anime. No Naruto, not even Boruto. There's no gameplay footage or even videos of this kid talking about Minecraft or Roblox. Nothing like that. And considering that Alex is a person with spina bifida that can't use his legs, which means he has all the time in the world to spend on the internet. So this begs a really important question. Does Alex really take the time to look up any minors that he could find on the YouTube search bars? Because there's no fucking way a kid like this managed to find the Captain Alex channel. Another factor that I really cannot give out the full details, there was this Captain Alex Discord server that is not made by him, it's just made by a few people that like to spread the word of Alex. But one of the people that he likes to play with is Hazel the VR girl. Her age, 15 years old. And the dude is 35.
FBI, open up!
What's my problem? Let me have fun! What is there to understand?
So yeah, I think I'll stop right here because I'm getting uncomfortable and I've been at this long enough. So all in all, Alex is a hypocrite. Alex is a piece of shit. Alex is a creep. Alex is a narcissist. And overall, he's just an insane piece of shit who needs to be locked up immediately. And I mean that because he possesses a greater danger to himself than he probably would to anyone if he had legs. And I mean it because the dude gave me his phone number and address just to shut me up, and he wants to get a piece of me after I tackle on him for so long. Yeah, I know where he lives. I have his phone number, and I remember those two things like it was yesterday. But I'm not going to dox him because I'm not that kind of person, and that's just disgusting. But seriously, if you keep this up, Alex, it's going to end horribly for you. Probably sooner than all of us will realize. And you act as if everyone who is helping you conduct yourself on the internet, you brush them off completely and treat them as if we were all haters. When you've been given so many chances to improve yourself, it's not even funny. And at this point, you've probably reached the point of no return and it's too late for you. I have given you a chance, Destructor had given you a chance, and 1337 had given you a chance, Engineer had given you a chance, and I know plenty of people around the time when you were going on 5980 had given you a chance. Voices Carry 88, Mr. Small and Loud, Forthcoming. Yeah, I bet you forgot about that person now, haven't you, Alex? And I know there was this one juggalo, not Wrestling Jesus, of which I remember he made a video about him, but there was this one juggalo, I'll just call him Twizzler, had made a video and he perfectly called you out on it and predicted the future, where he said, if you continue to do this shit, it will reach to the point where you would do something that will ruin your life completely, to the point where you will regret to ever step foot on the internet. And let me just say this. When you make a juggalo sound like the reasonable person in the discussion table, you have a problem. A seriously huge fucking problem that needs to be checked immediately. And to be brutally honest with you, Alex, you don't deserve to be in society anymore. Because you are so fucked up mentally, you cannot operate like a normal human being, and I have no sympathy for you anymore. You're done. I've given you chances, and it's all on you now. You have no one to blame but yourself. And you know, as much as I hate Alex, I'm very happy that he's getting the attention that he deserves, because I always knew he would make a really big lolcow one day. Anyways, I'm done. Thank you for having me here, Destructor, and adieu, Captain Alex.
This last section of the video is what I like to call Captain Alex is a failure that needs to get off the internet. Let's talk about like the failure part. So Captain Alex is just an objective failure. This guy has been doing YouTube for like a long time. He used to have like a different channel called like Golden Gun or whatever. It's no longer on YouTube. You can only find like 2 videos of him like being mentioned. It's not really worth looking up. But when you look at his current channel, he's been doing this for like the past presidential cycle, and it's been fucking shit. He doesn't even have a video that's like over 1,000 views, for crying out loud, for a channel that has almost 2K subs. Yeah, very suspicious. In fact, it's so bad that even his own sister thinks he's a failure.
I was the quiet kid that liked sweets and never made friends. Until today. Started to make friends and started to lose friends. for my first attempt skit that I did at Comic-Con, I was expecting, something like like that video would blow up, but I was right. My sister was right. I'll never be famous. Just die, N-word, die.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
That's rough, buddy. And I don't really feel bad for you whatsoever. So we're going to look at his I thought I had fans, I guess not video. Because I feel like this is at the point where Alex is starting to slowly realize that he should probably just get off the internet. And trust me, Alex, I'm saying this right now. You need to get off the internet now. It will save you a lot of trouble that you're going to get yourself into in the future if you don't leave now. So let's look at this video.
You want to know why? If you go to my Discord and go to the the fan art, half of it, no, actually no, I'll take that back. A quarter of it is not fan art. It's just making fun of me. Prime example. There's one fan art of me, trying to fight a guy with his schlong hanging out, shirt off, and there was like blood everywhere. The reason for the background for that is you people, like, you come into my Discord and make fun of me for no apparent reason.
You have no one else but yourself to blame there, Alex. It's really that simple. If you weren't going around being a fucking retard on the internet, you wouldn't have this problem. Plus, not to mention, you can't even run your own Discord server. You have to get someone else to make a Discord server for you, and you trust them easily, and you start to realize, wow, this server sucks, and you're seeing people just make fun of you because, well, they don't really like you. They just see you as like an easy target for like the internet so we can get some clicks and views and shit. It's not really that difficult. It's all your fault and you don't realize it.
Where my face is like this, and you guys just take the photo and put it into some other character. And you know what you're doing? You're laughing at me. I dislike that. And yet you claim to be my fans. Prove it. Prove it that you're my fans.
Well, you're going to be disappointed there, sir, but yet again, that is nothing new for you. Just look at every girl you try to talk to. You've always been a real disappointment to them. But anyways, yeah, you really expect people to like prove that they're real fans of yours? Like, come the fuck on. The fact that you even had to say this shit, like real fans, that tells me, yeah, people don't really like your content. That's a fucking hint. You should probably like leave the internet, Alex. I'm just saying it would save you a lot of trouble. It tells me that you're a big fucking idiot. I mean, for crying out loud, how dumb do you have to be for fall for this crap over and over again? Very dumb of you to fucking fall for that shit.
I'm here to give you entertainment, but apparently my entertainment is not that good. And this is why I've had enough. I started this experiment in 2021. You know how many years ago that is? 5 years ago. Yeah, I started this experiment 5 years ago, and people get continuously make fun of me.
Yes, we get it. You blow cock, Alex. It's okay to come out of the closet, alright? You suck. Are you finally starting to get it? No one wants you here. You suck. And you're starting to like figure out like, why am I getting cooked 24/7 by random people on the internet? That's a sign that you fucking suck.
I think I've had enough of this video, because obviously you people are just... Why do you do this to me? I know why. We're circus clowns. We're circus freaks. We don't deserve fame, right? You're laughing at me right now. I can hear you laughing. Well, I don't know what the fuck you guys want from me.
Here's the idea. Leave the internet. It's really that simple. Don't even bother being a YouTuber. It's not worth it. Clearly you can't handle the smoke because you get taken advantage of easily by people who are just going to use you as a freak show because that's what you are. A circus act for people like us to just clown on you. For people like me to just document you and like make this video. It's not really that difficult. God knows that you've just been clowned on YouTube for like the past 10 plus fucking years or so because, well, that's how shit is. You're not really entertaining. You're boring. You don't have the charisma. You're weird in your views. Like, you're just very weird on everything. It's just, like, disappointing. You're from the worst part of Canada and Ontario. Like, you, gross. You suck. You have no talent. You should just delete yourself from existence. No one will miss you. You suck. It's just really not that hard. If you just leave now, Alex, a lot of shit that will happen to you will not happen because you do it. It's really that fucking simple. Not hard to do. Just close your account and bye-bye, bitch. We won't miss you. That's all you have to do. But anyway, that has just been it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed this. Take care, and of course, God bless you all.